All right, in this video, we're going to work together on adding an idle animation. First thing first, we are going to create a parent here. Not only the simple drawn, no, we're going to create here new and a new object. It's going to be an animation object, I think, right? Let's see. I need to add an object called the flying drone and put the simple drone in it as a child. So I forgot how do we do that. Do we here add create empty? Yeah, here create empty or create empty child. So I'm gonna go to the image target and let me try create an empty child. Oh, that's good. And it says it is a game object, but unfortunately it was put as the child of the simple drone. Wait, let me just stay here. Create empty. Where is it? Oh, still here. Okay. So this is an empty object. I'm gonna call this object flying drone. Okay, so this is the first step. The first step is to create an empty object. So I'm writing also my notes so I don't forget. Okay, create an empty object. And then this is the trick when you're doing animation. You are going to animate this whole, this thing. And it should be also still a child of the image target. Yeah. So this is an image target here, and this is the parent, and this is the child, parent, child. So this is the hierarchy. So let's get the flying drone here. Selected. And here, I'm going to add a component. Oh, woman, what happened? What did I do? Can I go back? Yes. Add a component, miscellaneous. And here, I'm going to add animation. Okay. So now that I added the animation component, and it's checked, and it says none. So now let's see what the slides tells us to do. So we can follow the exactly what the slides tells us to do. So this is, we went to the hierarchy, we created an empty object, we called it flying drone, and it should be still under the image target. Okay, of course it should be under the image target so that it is connected to it somehow. Now we need to put the simple drone as a child in the flying drone. We already did that. With the flying drone selected, what do we need to do? Add the component animator. Oh, I added animation. So I need to add not animation, which is a very common problem that, God, I keep doing it. Flying drone, I need the animator. Okay, so this is what I need. Okay, the animator. Okay, so now that I added the animator object and not the animation, yes, what I need, I think the animation tab also. Before I read it, I'm gonna go to a window over here, you guys, and we are gonna go under animation, and we are going to start, was it the animation or animator? Let's see, this is animator. We got it, we have it. And this is how we add windows, animation. So this is the animation. Are you gonna leave it floating like this? I do not recommend that we leave it floating like this. So what are we gonna do is we're gonna click on this animation. You see? Click, go minni. What happened? And we are going to tuck it in next to these guys. So I'm gonna take this and keep moving it until I am in this position and I release my mouse. And now this is how you add an animation tab. So you're going to add, first of all, how do you create an animation for an object? Basically, you start by importing this object, making sure that the object is getting animated correctly, everything is all right with this object. Then you put it as a child of another empty object, and in this empty object, you are going to add a component similar to the one already existing in the Simply Drawn when we imported it, which is the animator. And of course, here we have the tab. In order to get this animation tab, we're going to go to Windows, Animation, and add the animation tab. What is the animator parameter? Nothing for now. Okay, we will check it out later. And this is it for this video. And in the next video, we're going to start animating or moving around our object, which is the drawn here.